Hey, welcome back. So we were just fleshing out the legs. We were going to come into recline postures. So drink some water. I know sometimes when we hold these hip openers, would never compare it to getting a massage, but the more fluid we can get in the body, the more that it'll just circulate and kind of regulate the temperature in our body. We built up quite a bit of heat in the first 45 minutes, so now we're just letting kind of the marinating of our strength and the restoring and resetting to hit. So grab a sip of water if you can, throw it down. And then into a recline pose. Hug the knees in, embrace the legs, just like we did at the start. Roll your nose up to the knees. Exhale, relax. Inhale, nose up to the knees. And relax. Beautiful. So now just take note how your legs are stacked. We're going to switch it out. So my left leg is on the top right now for reclined cow facing pose. We're going to reach opposite hands and grab the legs, just kind of lightly connecting on the outside of the legs. And you just slowly guiding the hips. We're just setting up for it. Relax it, switch, and do the same, just slightly grab. You're just taking inventory in these first few moments. Relax the legs. Let's extend the legs up to the sky. Give them a good shake, a good flush. From here, we're going to place the left foot down to the mat. Extend the right leg high. Hands come behind the right leg. Such a beautiful stretch for the hamstring here. Give a moment for that rotation in your ankle. Both ways, switch it up. Beautiful. So we're working our way into the moment of that reclined cow face posture. So crossing that right leg on top of the left. So just like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair, then float the left leg up. You're going to then do just as we had done, so reaching up, grabbing the outside of the legs. Now the left leg might feel a little bit further. That's where the stretch is going to be felt. And then as much as you can, bring the shoulders back to the mat. You want to feel grounded. Again, if it feels a little bit lopsided, and you can always readjust where you're holding on to. Just try to avoid any pressure in the joints. So making sure that you're guiding yourself. I think we can just guide the amount of pressure we put in onto our hip openers here in such a nicer way in a recline pose. If you feel more comfortable doing this in a seated, of course, please do. And take a few more breaths here. Keeping it really relaxed, shoulders grounded, gaze up to the sky. Last breath. And let your breaths be audible. If you want, you can be breathing in through the nose and out the mouth. Try to keep the breath in the nose and out the nose. But I know and I understand the shift in how it can be relieving. Slowly going to bring that left foot back to the mat. Keep the right foot lifted though. We're going to come into a figure four here. Just opening up the hip flexor in a different way. Again, floating the left foot up off the mat. We're going to reach the arms now behind that left leg. Beautiful. Bring the shoulders back to the mat. I'm getting into a different space here. Very complementing to that reclined cow face posture. Flex the toes, guide the knee in. And these are all really good stretches to do in the morning if you have extra time before you wake up. Maybe chop out your social media time and do a good hip opener stretch. Bring the left foot to the mat, extend the leg, right leg up to the sky. We'll give it one more flush. Opposite direction, roll the ankle out, hug the knee in, and then reconnect. Feels good to keep doing those windshield wipers, kind of flush out the hips here a little. And then we'll finish off with the left side. So again, right foot stays connected to the mat to set up. We come into that cross-legged pose. Now this is coming into the cow-facing posture, and you decide the depth of it, so please be mindful of how your hips are feeling right now. When you're ready, right foot floats up, and you reach, grab the left leg with your right hand, and then your right leg with your left. And shoulders roll back slowly. Again, you are guiding here in the connection. You are choosing how deep you go into this pose. Again, I do love this pose, and I'm so grateful that Shannon, you did request it tonight. We don't do this one enough, and it's such an opening pose. Feel the belly rise and fall. It's one of those poses that you can really fall into and feel the effect of it the entire time, but you can get lost with your breath. And think about guiding it and how your energy is moving. Again, the warmth in your body, the blood, the oxygen, and all of that heat from your hips. And your pelvic floor is softening, relaxing, recovering, and it's so good. Like we talked about, and those slight pains and aches when we are doing repetitive slow motion. They're small little tears in the muscles, and it's those little tears in the muscles that strengthen us, because what our body will be doing tonight when we sleep, and you will rest and sleep well tonight, is that your muscles will be strengthening. They're repairing and getting stronger. And even in these stretches, you feel it. That's a part of the process, a part of the repair, a part of the reset. So slowly release. Right foot comes down, come into the figure four, guide the left knee. Beautiful. When you are ready, float the right foot back up, hands come behind the legs, shoulders roll. Deep, deep breaths, belly's rising and falling. Keep hugging the knee in. Final breath. Bring the right foot back down. Extend the left leg up to the sky. Arms around the left leg. Give it a good rotation. Left foot comes down, and windshield wiper your legs here. And movement to complement all these opening postures. Beautiful. Knees into the chest. Send the soles of the feet up to the sky. Land in your happy baby. Take happy baby for about 5 breaths, and then we're going to move into a nice lymphatic drain. Lymphatic drain, or if you're feeling more of a reclined butterfly, just like we started, left hand to heart, right hand to belly. Lymphatic drain I love because it is completely complementing everything we were just talking about. We're balancing the body temperature, circulating the warmth. Blood is pumping from our flow, and we're just doing so much goodness for resetting our body. So you choose from your happy baby if you want to go up into a restorative lymphatic drain. If you have a block or a pillow to put underneath your back, legs up, arms up, or if your arms are tired, you can take your arms to the ground and let the focus be softening the knees. Again, if you're landing in reclined butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana, left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly, or again, hands can come right above your head. Your arms can reach out to the side, whatever feels good. And we have these final moments of tapping back into our intentions. Again, really feeling the effects of every breath. And know that the string of your breath has been a representation of your energy, your presence, your power in the practice. So take time to feel your energy, to feel your presence, and take time to release tightness, to release tensions, to release any thoughts, and be in a space of clarity. And take note and inventory of the body. And is it feeling absolutely clear, or are there any areas of blockage? And if there is, if you can think about taking a deep breath into that space and then allow for the blockage to release. And let the flow be even. And if you're completely open right now and clear, you're feeling the effects of your breath just circulating completely from the mind to the heart through to your core. And let all the channels be open. The mind to the heart to the core. And it's such a beautiful process. And I've said this before in classes, like we wash our face several times in a day or take time to shower, bath, etc. We do this to the internal energy. Take time to clear what's going on inside the mind, inside our heart, inside our body. Let go of blockages, let go of energy that's not serving you. Again, as we set the tone and intention of our practice to be clear, to stay clear, we built and created space for substance. And that substance is something and everything that you get to decide. Nobody else gets to decide that for you. So as I say the word substance, what do you feel? What do you think of? What excites you? What are your goals? What are your values? This is your substance. And everything else out, we cleared. It's gone. But deep, deep down inside is that substance. It's who you are. It's your authenticity. It's the love that you have for yourself, your family, your values. It's what keeps you grounded. It's what keeps you coming back to your mat, resetting for clarity. So in these final few moments, just observe the breath. Observe what you're feeling. And take time to feel it. And take the exhales to release. And you are so connected right now after moving, transitioning into a yin. You've taken inventory of your body, of your mind, of your heart several times in our practice. So you know what's going on emotionally, in your thoughts, in your beliefs right now. What is substance for you? What excites you? What moves you? What gets you going? In this journey, we've been blessed to navigate it, and we meet people in our lives, and some of them kind of come and go, and there are others that are there for the whole journey. And I am grateful for everyone that I've gotten to meet along the process. And I know in this time that I'm such a such an extrovert in a way that I've really missed connecting physically, and I've been so grateful for this platform to connect and to feel in your presence. So I'm so grateful for your energy, for movement. I know it's not always easy work, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for your hustle, for your substance. So thank you for that. And again, love to hear your feedback if you like that slow moving stuff and what you feel, even if it's tomorrow morning, if you're feeling the muscles and the effects. So thank you so much for sharing this 75-minute practice with me tonight. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for some Vinyasa Yin, if that's your jam, with some wine. I'd love to see you. Have a good night. From my heart to yours. Namaste.